Okay, I am a semi-professional race car driver and an amateur tattoo artist.
And the first thing you gotta learn if you're gonna be a race car driver,
Fastest who gets paid.
GC, I'm going to disagree with you about the fastest being the one who gets paid. I think in these bank-owned properties that it's the person who is patient, waits, and bides their time often has the biggest payday. And that's allowing the properties to get a little bit of age on them before jumping in there. My pick this week is a great renovation candidate, but it's not going to sell at its current price. 30, 60 days from now, I'd start bidding it, and I'd bid it hard, and you'll have a great buy. Let's get on to my pick for this week.
This is 7106 Hermitage Road, just a few blocks from the Ginter Botanical Gardens in Lakeside. This property is a true diamond in the rough, and like an onion, peeling away some of the layers of overgrowth would quickly reveal the true character of this Tudor-inspired Cape Cod, a brick with a slate roof. Built in 1940, the property sits well off Hermitage Road and has a large courtyard in the front. Upon entering, there's a small anteroom housing a cloak closet before entering the main structure with the large living room with masonry fireplace. There's an enclosed porch off of the living room, which would be better utilized as an office, particularly so if it was paneled, using the knotty pine paneling found in the right rear bedroom. Dining room is a nice size and features an oriel bay. A problem with this property can be found in the ceilings where acoustical tile has been used. Sheetrock in the ceilings and then accenting the formal areas with multi-member crown would restore much of the elegance of this home. The kitchen has a retro look, and many of these elements I would attempt to incorporate into any renovation. The blonde cabinets should be retained, as should the Mexican tile floor. New hardwares on the cabinets, new countertops, and correcting the ceiling cover in the kitchen would create a stylish look for the home. The rear porch with its exposed beam ceiling should be restored to a screened one since it overlooks a mature landscaped yard. There's a terracotta patio and most of the flower beds are lined with cobblestone. This is the type of property that probably once had magnificent gardens and every season will most likely provide you with a wonderful surprise in what springs up. The first floor bath only needs a new vanity and toilet, while refinishing the existing tub shower will make it more than serviceable. The paneled rear bedroom should be sheetrock, utilizing the knotty pine paneling in other areas. The front bedroom is a wonderful size and even has a cedar-lined closet. Upstairs is another full bath in excellent repair, and again only needs updating the vanity, the toilet, and refinishing the tub shower. The guest bedrooms are both nice size, but again sheetrocking the right bedroom and utilizing the paneling elsewhere would significantly increase the appeal of this home. There is a partial basement housing the HVAC mechanicals, but the ceiling is too low for any real use, despite the tile inlay shuffleboard floor. The electrical panel has been updated to 200 amp service, but the casement windows will definitely need replacement. Property is offered at $159,500. It might seem a decent buy for this almost 2,000 square foot brick structure. As an owner-occupant, I like it at $120,000. And for the flipper, I would strive for $100,000 or less acquisition cost. Of course, time, as always, will ultimately decide the value for 7106 Hermitage.
Got some pretty depressing news this week on existing home sales being down 27% in July, a 15-year low. But I'm going to tell you, you would have thought that was news to the banks. I submitted several offers this week and received just the worst counters I've ever seen on it. I've been telling everybody for months that I thought that once the banks, it dawned on them that the first 6 months of the year was all driven by the $8,000 tax credit, they would suddenly realize they need to start discounting. Well, they haven't realized it yet. I hope that the asset managers, their procedural manuals get adjusted a little bit over the next 30 days and we start seeing some more realistic counters out of the asset managers. Certainly based on the increasing inventory, it would be a wise thing for them to do. I'll see you next week.
Trailers for sale, rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, but